Well, hi everybody. This is your stay-at-home grandma, and I'm looking on the page, and Maggie Woodward said that she hopes I feel better. I'll send her a little message. I I don't know. I don't even know how to begin to tell you that I just felt like hell yesterday. Okay, whatever that is. But I'm feeling a lot better now, so gonna get back to my grind. And there's a whole bunch of people out in the front of the house. Well, it's a neighborhood, and then just I guess they're doing some work on the house or something like that. I don't know. I heard ladders crashing, clashing, and all that kind of stuff. I didn't go to the window. Hey, Carmen. Hey, hey. I feel better, Joey. How about you? Carmen meets Joey, Jiggy, a paranormal hood meet Carmen. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I feel a lot better today, so I figured I'd come on and everything. Why not? Just talk to everybody. Tell everybody my plan, and then see if anybody. Hey, Wildest Frugal Mama, how are you? Say hello to Carmen Hall and Paranormal Hood. Um, I'm trying to make a concrete plan for the next couple of weeks. So I've got it all pretty much written out, but I wanted to throw some things past you all since you're coming on and see. Sunday is going to be a little bit different because it's usually cook with me on Sunday. Um, and we're still doing the cooking, but I'm also having a young lady who I've known since she was I think about 14 or 15. And she's got cancer. She's got breast cancer. And I want her to come on and you know, Ray's got it. You can hear him. I don't know whether you can hear him, but I can hear him. I don't know. Anyway, um, she has breast cancer, and been friends with her mother since almost since I came to Delaware. I had at one time a herbal school, and they used to come to my house. We had a small herbal school, and they came to my house and they studied herbs and stuff like that, and they got certificates and whatever. And we had a wellness center actually. And I kind of, when I had the stroke and stuff like that, I kind of closed all that down and tried to direct myself into taking care of me and feeling good about me, and all that kind of stuff. So she's coming on to tell me cook and to talk about because two of my parents, my mother died of lung cancer and my father died of stomach cancer. My grandchildren's father also died of stomach cancer. I had three of my cousins that had different cancers. I'm not sure what they were, but it seems that cancer runs rampant in every family. And so I just decided that I really God decided that because she called me for something else altogether different, and we got to talking. And I said, we need to have dinner. And since your mother is here in Philly visiting you, we need to get together. And then we started talking about that. And I told her, I said, well, I do, a podcast, so to speak, on YouTube. And would you like to come have dinner with me? And I said, and you can definitely talk about it because at least one person in everybody's family, if you're lucky, and I don't mean lucky, I mean if you are blessed not to have this in your family, then that's good. But it's almost never going to happen because somebody's going to get it. It's just one of those things, and it's scary. And it's all diseases. I mean, strokes, MS, all diseases are scary. But that is really. I'd rather just. I'm glad I have the stroke. Let me put it like that. If I had to pick an illness, so let's talk about what we're going to do for the next for 2 weeks before Christmas. I'm actually going to work up until Christmas Eve. But and of course I'll come on Christmas Day and tell everybody Happy Merry Christmas. But my thing is, um, I'm sending out mail today because some people ordered some things for me, so all the mail will go out today. I'm going to redo the candle class because the people who ordered the wax, okay, from me, um, will get it, and then I want to make sure that they know what they're doing with it. So, that's going to happen, and I try very hard to make gifts. Well, here's what I'd like to do. The name of my company is Renewal of the Spirit, and it's the Renewal Center actually. It will not operate the same that it used to because I can't. I really got to take care of me right now. I've got to go to the doctor at 4 o'clock today. I go to the chiropractor and things. Trying to get things into perspective. And I know that I'm not going to be like I was when I was 19, you know, but I want to be able to, as long as I live a comfortable life. And that takes some work. Okay. And I'm willing to do the work, you know. I'm willing to do the work and I'm willing to do the exercise and stuff like that. I've lost 25 pounds or something like that. I need to lose about maybe 15 more, 20, so I can be comfortable. I can get the weight up down to 170. I'll be comfortable with that. And so on my doctor. So I'm working on that. Um, Eating is my problem because I some mornings I'll get up and I'll wake up and I wake up about like 6:30 in the morning, 5:30, something like that. I'll get up and I'll have a drink of water or some juice. But my thing is I need to put myself on an eating schedule because I won't eat. And I have like instant oatmeal and things like that that I can make. And I like oatmeal. That's really good. But do I do it? No. So I might not eat until like 12 o'clock. Some days I don't eat until dinner time when I'm finally hungry. And I guess because my system is changing, because Paranormal Hood will tell you that wasn't the case for me, you know. But it is what it is. And so I have to try to eat. I try to keep snacks in my room. I'm probably gonna have to eat like fruit or something if I'm not going to eat a meal in the morning or in the afternoon. And then I don't eat seconds or anything like that usually. Um, but I do finally eat dinner, you know. Now, if the kids are here, it's a different story because I cook for them. So I don't know this, and my husband and I are both like, you know, I don't know whether it's the fact that we don't have any kids anymore to cook for. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just our age and we're not interested in it. Although, like, I like to cook. Once I'm in there, I'm fine. So I got to work on that. So now, let's work on each other. Okay. What would you like to learn how to do in the next couple of weeks for Chris? Hey, Cat and Candy, how are you? I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm much better. Yesterday was like it's one of those days that just step out of the box and go, "What the hell?" But I'm fine. I'm much better. Hey, Annie, Janny, how you doing? You want to know what's wrong? Everything. It was one of those. Yesterday was one of those everything hurts moments. Okay, my head hurts, my eyeballs hurt, my ears hurt, everything on my body just ached. It's one of those arthritis moments. And I don't take any medicine. Well, I have medicine. I don't take it unless I have to. So I took it. No, I don't have the flu. I don't have the flu. I don't have a temperature. I don't have a temperature. I don't have the flu. I'm not coughing. I don't have any mucus, nothing. I just was in ache yesterday. And that happens to me from time to time. Because I wish it was the flu, because then I would know what to do with it. But no, it's not the flu, or anything like that. But like I said, I'm going to the chiropractor today at 4, so he'll adjust me, and I'm just starting with him, so it's going to take a minute, but I'm going to feel better. Oh no, I'm not diabetic at all. I have blood pressure. That's it, and I take a statin because I had a stroke. Because I didn't have anything, before, but you have to just do it. So I do it. And those are the only two medications I take is blood pressure and the stand. So Yeah, I am. So I'm gonna come on tonight and we're gonna do some things. We're just gonna go we are going to enjoy Christmas. And I say that because, I enjoy each day like it's my last. Be that as it may, I was achy yesterday, but I still did laundry. You know what I mean? My kids were here yesterday, my grandchildren and my great grandchildren, because their father, yeah, I don't eat right. That's one of the problems. I know, and I have to correct it somehow. But my grandchildren were here yesterday, so believe it or not, we had pizza, but my husband went out and bought me a sandwich and made me eat it, and stuff like that. And I ate it. I ate more of the meat and stuff like that, and not most of the bread, which is funny because I love bread, but I just didn't. I just ate like the half a sandwich and took the other half of the bread off. For some reason or other, I think that, and it was ciabatta bread, I think. But for some reason or other, that's just heavy bread and it just completely ruins the sandwich. But that's just my opinion. So after I get off from talking to you all and everything like that and making plans, and like I said, we're going to make plans. Yeah, they're always around. My grandchildren, my oldest granddaughter is not around much because she's in her last year of school. So yeah, yeah. She's in her last year of school and she's a scientist. So I mean, her thing is work and study, work and study, work and study. My other granddaughter just graduated from high school this past June, so she's um here with me almost every day. She lives around the corner. Her and her little sister, who is 15. So they come over every day to check on me and stuff like that. They just do. Yeah. The funny thing is, I have the protein because we just did a demo Saturday on the protein, and they're sending me some more. Um, and it's fine. My doctor said it's fine because I don't have diabetes or anything like that. I can make my own smoothies, and I make some good smoothies. I'm not saying that it's lazy. It's just a matter of, do I want it? You know what I mean? Because I'll look at it. I have all the fruit there. I mean, I have everything there. It's just, do I want it? Yeah, but you're not gonna, Joey, you're not gonna, because mom had that operation too. It'll be like maybe a year. It's been a year, I know. Maybe a year and a half, 2 years, maybe even 2.5 years before you feel right. And the thing I think that made mom feel better about it was the fact that she did walk a lot. She, went for walks and stuff like that. Exercise she didn't do, but she did, like eat. She always ate pretty much right. So she was really good. So, it's going to take some time, but just work with it, and do your best. And of course, exercise and stuff like that. And you will feel better. But anyway, so getting back to the Renewal Center, my plan is to actually have a center again, but in a different perspective, where we do mostly DIYs, and most of this will be online. And we talk. I'm a retired therapist, so we talk about the problems in the world. We're never going to solve them, but we will talk about that whatever we need to talk through while we're working. I would My plan is also to have guests. My first guest, and that just happened because that was in my head to do, but I was going to do it the first of the year. But I'm having my first guest, which, like I said again, is a cancer patient, Sunday while we're cooking. Hello, Judith Atkin, how are you? Um, and then so forth and so on. So I'm building this list of things that we're going to do, and it's a schedule and everything like that, because you have to do, once you get on here like this, you have to do it so that people will enjoy it, and people will, come back, and they'll, come on with different things, and different things around the house that you can do that are just going to be cool. I know they are. This Sunday at 3 o'clock. There's a schedule out somewhere because I know it's on Facebook. If you don't have my Facebook page, go to the YouTube page and get my Facebook off there. But yeah, this Sunday at 7 o'clock on StreamYard. I mean that's 7 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I'm sorry. Now I don't know, Miss Cotton Candy, what time that is. I don't know whether your time and our time is the same. Okay, excuse my ignorance on that one because I should know, but I don't. Because I have a lot of YouTube friends in Canada. But it is. And the thing I'm liking. I've also been asked to talk about herbal supplements and things like that, that I used to teach. And I have a patron channel, so I'm going to put those lessons on Patreon and give the discussion. Go on my Facebook page if you want to. It's right in the you right in the it's right in this section right here in the YouTube section, and just go on my Facebook page. And then well, the name is. Oh, I'm not in Canada. Miss Cotton Candy is in Canada. I'm in Delaware. Unless you're talking to Miss Cotton Candy, I'm not really sure. But you can go on my Facebook page. But the name of my name is Dania Gonzalez Copeland. I think it's. I have to look. Yeah, no, it's Dania E Gonzalez Copeland. I believe. I believe that's what it's under. So, and everybody, like say hello to everybody and get everybody in here. Yeah, she was. Yeah, because it's important. It's important for us to stay connected, especially every time I turn on the news, every time I pick up a newspaper, every time I pick up a magazine, some kid, okay, is shooting somebody. But yesterday got me, all right, and I'm glad I got you all in here. Riddle me this. A 13-year-old girl gets killed by a 15-year-old boy. They really don't know why, but I do know that the girl was his girlfriend, and the mother and father knew it. She's 13. He's 15. What the hell? That's just crazy. And so he shoots her to death. I'm sure that it was over something stupid, but and then you have this boy or girl, I don't know what it was because I just said I'm done. Okay, goes into the school yesterday, I believe, or Tuesday, and shoots up the place and kills 5 people. Okay, why? What? I realize and I recognize that now the shootings in the schools happened before, but we're back to that again. You know what? And I know everybody feels okay. Go to the supermarket just to buy your groceries, okay? And I know everybody has that feeling of gloom and doom. And then I mean, I try not to. I just go in there and just pray and I just say, you know what, going in. I go to the supermarket. I go to the dollar store. Okay, and I try not to have it in my mind that somebody's going to come in here and and shoot or anything like that. I just do what I have to do. But it is frightening, and it gets more frightening as the days go by. We're in a pandemic. You would think, just think. All right, yeah, Joey, I realized that it's legal, but this happened to be one of our parents. Okay, and it wasn't a foreigner. This was a person who was an American down south. Okay, and that's just crazy to me. Okay, 13-year-olds now, okay, they go on dates and things like that. That never happened. I mean, it might have happened and I didn't know about it with you all, okay? But I really did not at all, aspire to you having a girlfriend at 13. 16, okay, 17, okay, 18, okay. I mean, you could date whatever. And how I was about that. All right. I mean, was not strict at all, but at 13, come on. They're not safe in the world. And that's because our parents are just, some of our parents, okay, are just completely stupid with what is and what isn't. Just because Jane Doe is doing it doesn't mean that James Fox has to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you would hope that the parents were, but apparently they weren't. But you know what I mean? I don't know like what the age is with the parents because they didn't really show the parents. I really wanted to see what the grandmother's age was because again, young people are having kids young, so it makes the grandparent young. So the grandparent's still thinking in that young age. You know what I mean? So, it's just become ridiculous. Okay. Um, I don't know why I got into um watching crime, but yeah, uh-huh. He was 15. Okay, why? I mean, I realize it's not completely happy times for the kids and everything. They've been cooped up and everything like that, but this has been going on for years in the schools. Okay? And are they that unprotected in the schools that, you know, um, they don't know what's going on? See, kids talk. I'm sure. Okay. And then I'm going into my therapist head right now. Kids talk. You know what I mean? Because if they don't talk to anybody, they'll talk to usually the school counselor or they're one of their best friends if they have any best friends. But somehow or other kids talk. Kids' body language and things like that also. But I thought we also give it away. So somebody had to know something. Yeah, and I thought the gun was stolen. I thought the gun because see that's what you get with this the news and everything like that too because I thought the gun was stolen. Yeah, the internet is. But the thing is, I thought I'm just thinking, like body language, and then everybody says, "Well, we knew he was different." Oh, okay, because the way that they made it sound, the gun was stolen, and they gave him the gun, and so you give a 15-year-old a gun without taking him on the gun range, letting the people teach him about gun safety and everything like that. So now everybody's life is ruined because the father decided to give him a gun. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and you know what? I don't care what any parent says. You know that something is wrong with your kid. You know that. You don't want to admit it, but you know that. So why would somebody do something like that? And then give him free range with the gun. Of course, it's required in Delaware too, and it was probably required there. But everybody thinks that they're above the law. In other words, oh, it's not going to be my kid, or it's not going to be me. Now the whole family. And the thing is, the father and the mother are probably going to be charged with something because that just went awry. Yeah, exactly. Who in their right mind? I mean, you can buy. Okay, I wouldn't buy my if my son he had bows and arrows. Well, he's right on here, Annie. He's paranormal jiggy. Okay. And I didn't buy it for him. My brother bought it for him. Okay. I don't know whether you went. I don't remember now, but did you go hunting with Uncle Tony? Because I'm sure that Uncle Tony told you. taught you all the ins and outs with guns because you have guns, okay? But you also have safety because you have to bear in mind there are other people in the world beside you, but people do not care. Yep, and that's what I mean. So the whole family is ruined over the father thinking that he's privileged enough to buy his son a gun, okay? And then, whatever else he thought in his head, okay? And still, I don't care what anybody says, okay? Yeah, you were taught the gun safety. I never thought that you hunted. I know I used to hunt when I was young with my cousins, but really I just loaded their guns and everything and they taught me gun safety, but I really didn't shoot. I haven't shot at a thing, you know. Um, but I did fish and I thought you fished too, you know. But I mean, that's the thing. Even if you bought them a gun, you're free to buy your child anything, but teach them safety. You know what I mean? Come on. There's 5 kids that are dead that their parents are never going to see again, and never going to talk to again and stuff like that. And so it's terrible. Oh, all right. Yeah, Miss Cotton Candy. I know how to shoot a gun, but I don't have one. My husband has the guns and the rifles because he hunts and stuff, fishes. But I don't bother with them, but I know how to shoot one. Now, the only time that I would pick up a gun to shoot anything would be if my kids or my family was in danger. That's it. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. I mean, and I used to take you fishing when you were young too. So, you know, but I kind of let Uncle Tony take over with that because he was so much better than I was. Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't have a license. T does, but I don't. And he keeps telling me I should get one and stuff like that. And I'm like, So first of all, okay, I don't go anywhere except shopping, except shopping into Starbucks. That's about it. I don't go to the movies. Okay, Annie. I don't go to the movies, not because I'm afraid of anything. Stopped going to the movies before the pandemic broke out. Um, my thing is the dollar store, the supermarket, the farmers market, Home Depot or Lowe's. That's usually it. But now they're opening up in Aldi's in this end, not down the other end because it's in another town altogether over the bridge and stuff like that, and I just don't feel like doing it. I think your gun laws are different in Canada too. Yeah, I do. Okay, but I don't. I'm sure that we don't hear a lot of things, but I don't hear about that going on that much in Canada as we do here. You know. Um. Yeah. And are you going on tomorrow at 3 p.m.? Let me know because I'll be on watching you and knitting or something. And he does. For anybody that wants to know, Cotton Candy does all kinds of fun things. If you go to Joe Jiggy, yeah, their food is excellent. The thing is, we would either have to go to Maryland to Aldi's or to Middletown to Aldi's, and it was just the same distance, and it was far. And I don't mind going to the bridge and stuff like that, but you know what I mean. But now they're building one here, and they're also building a Lides. I think it's Lidi here, on our end, which is like up the road a piece for us, but not that far. So I just never read about it. But I'm like I said, I never read about Canada. Yeah, but you know what? Again, it's probably a lot of young people. And I think that I mean, and I think Annie will agree with me, and anybody else who's on here will agree with me. We're gonna have to rope in our kids. We are going to have to rope in our kids and rethink our. Well, I can't rope in the kids because they're my grandchildren, my great grandchildren, but I do have some say in, some things with them because they're here. And Monday and Wednesday, I take care of my two great grandchildren because their father goes to school at night. Okay. And, when the deals is, that I discipline them or, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's kind of crazy, but, so I discipline them. And when I do that, I tell them with love, okay, I'm not going to spank you or anything like that. I'm just going to take things away from you because this can't be done. Because I mean, it's just really cruel out there, even in the schools and stuff like that. I mean, I was bullied, you know what I mean? And I'm sure a lot of people were bullied on here, but not the way they bully these kids. They bully these kids if they have cancer. They bully these kids if they're crippled. You know what I mean? There was always that kid years ago that made fun of everything. Okay. Um, and the other kids would just shut them down. But now it's like, ah, I don't know. Oh yeah, that whole movie set thing. I don't know. I think that somebody set him, the Baldwin brother, up because, but he is a little there. But I don't think that he shot anybody and intentionally. But I don't. But that's just my thought because I don't understand why anybody would do anything to anybody. But yeah, bullying to me is just something because I think of one of the things when I was a school counselor is that I would think of when I was bullied and how much I didn't like it. And oh, Alex is? I hope so because I really don't think he did that. I know he's a little different, and off color and stuff like that. But then so am I. I'm different and off key as well. So but I wouldn't pick up a gun. But I mean, that was a movie set thing. But but back to bullying. I remember the bullies too. Because two of them. Mm, okay, I think I'll try to watch it. Two of them are my friends on Facebook, so to speak. And I just remember them as you don't forget the bullies that bullied you for no reason, just because you're walking down the street. You don't forget that, you know. And I was telling the kids a story about there was a guy who when well he's a man now, but we were in class and he used to pick on me all the time. And I didn't know that when boys picked on you, they liked you. This is something that my mother just didn't tell me till I finally told her because he just kept picking on me. He kept pulling my hair. He kept doing things. He kept trying to put my hair in the inkwell. And when we went to school, we first had the desks that were sorted into the floor, and then they gave us new desks. Okay, that we could pick up the chair and move the chair and everything like that. And we were excited because we could do our groups together and move the chairs around. And this boy just kept bothering me. And one day, and I didn't feel good and my Joey will tell you, my son will tell you on here, when I don't feel good, leave me alone. Okay, leave me alone. Okay, I don't feel good, and it was almost time for us to go home, and he just kept picking and picking and picking, and I picked up the chair. No, I picked up the desk and threw it at him. And then the teacher was like stunned because she never got much out of me. I mean, I talked and participated in class, but I never bothered anybody. And I told her what happened, and she said, "Well," she couldn't say that's what you get, but I knew she was trying not to laugh. You know what I mean? Because I threw it so that I would just niche him because I knew how to throw. Wasn't good in athletics, but I knew how to throw. I think One of my cousins taught me that, but anyway, I threw the desk at him. Yeah, they stand around instead of dialing 911. I don't understand that one either. We won't go into that at all. 'Cause that whole scenario on that train with that young woman and stuff like that, that just completely just wiped me out. I'm like, okay, so everybody's taking pictures. Why you're taking pictures? Because that's proof and stuff like that. Did anybody think to dial 911? Nobody thinks for themselves anymore. Nobody thinks for anymore. And the thing is, once the next two generations go, my generation, if from the 60 to 65 and then all over, okay. Oh, you think it was a lie? You think it was a lie? Because my thing is, if that is such the case, oh, okay, okay. Because I just can't see. Now, if the train is kind of full, I I I I, I don't know, because the train was kind of full. I was thinking, what is he, some kind of nut? But then again, yeah. But then I'm thinking, it is what it is. Oh, they made up the story. Okay. I'm not even going to ask why. I'm not even going to ask why. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like I said, people have nothing else to do except make up stories, tell lies, and just mess with people. I will. See, if you get a chance, come on tonight. I'm going on at, I think, 7. I think it's 7. Yeah, because we're going to be making some soap and some other things with soap. Give your husband, make sure that you fix a nice breakfast for your husband and tell him I said hello. Because they like to start foolishness, Joey, you know? And that diverts them from looking at them because, I mean, hey. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I feel a whole lot better. Thank you all for coming out and talking to me. Okay. I will be back on tonight doing some soap and everything like that. What not the melt and pour. I'm not doing soap from the beginning. I'm gonna have to try to do that again. Make him a good breakfast. In fact, you know what? I think I'm gonna go make me a good breakfast. Nobody's here. I'm all alone, and I'm so good. I feel good when the house is empty sometimes. You know what I mean? When there's no kids and everything like that, and there's just me, and I can just kind of muddle around it. So goodbye, everybody, for this right now, and I will talk to everybody later. Son, I'm gonna call you because I have something to ask you. Anyway, um, take care, everybody, and thank you for coming, Annie, Jenny, and Paranormal, and Cotton Candy, and Frugal Mama, and who else was here? And I can't think of her name. Yeah, Frugal Mama and Carmen Hall. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for caring about me. Okay, remember that it's a rough, cruel world that we live in, but God's still in control. Have a great day, everybody, and I love you. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. Bye. See you in the next video.